Okay. So you were able to get the app, right? The
Yeah, explain everything,
yeah,
yes.
the collaborative whiteboard one. So
Yes.
okay. So I think I had a couple of ideas, but the first thing I think I want to try is just opening up a blank whiteboard. And I'm
Yeah.
going to give you a code. So if you open up
Mm-hmm.
your whiteboard,
Yeah.
um, I think in the lower left there's the explain everything icon, and what that does, it gives you a join button, and you can type in a code. So
Exactly.
yes, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to start, and I'll type in here in our Skype chat what the code is, and then you can use that to get
Yeah.
on to the board.
Yes.
Oh, good, you're in.
Yeah.
All right. So a couple of ideas I had for something like this would be, now how familiar are you with Explain Everything as an app?
I have not explored everything,
Mm-hmm.
but I understand the. And I didn't really use it to teach. I showed it to teachers.
Okay.
So yeah.
So one of the really neat features about it is that you can record
Yeah.
audio into a lesson. And I think for like a collaborative experience, one interesting idea for languages would be to um, take a picture of like a section of a Google map, and then to record audio directions to move like an object, like a dot or something, from one place to the next where the student is
Yeah.
listening to the audio. Yes. All right. Oh, you're erasing now. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm cleaning up. Oh,
okay.
I can't erase yours. Anyway,
Oh, that's good to
that's
know.
interesting.
So
I just got to
that's great for the
know.
teacher, knowing that if they create sort of a template, that the student can't erase something that they want to be
Yeah.
there. That's great. So um, the first thing I'm going to do is head over to Google Maps, and I'm just going to find a place to sort of capture
Yeah.
a screenshot of a map. So where should we go?
Oh, let's go to France.
All right, we'll go to France.
Um, where do we go? Let's go to south of France. Let's go to Toulouse.
Okay. All right, we can find that. So actually, I should just search for Toulouse, and that'll take us right there. All right. All right. And if we get in close enough,
Ah, yeah, then we can take like a
then we get,
specific.
yeah, we can get all the street
Can.
names.
Mm-hmm.
We could start maybe like in the winter garden, and then go somewhere to. I just wish there were more little streets that were on there. How much I can
Then you need to zoom.
zoom out a little bit more. Oh, there. Now we see Capitol. Okay, perfect. So let's
And
go.
we can see we can cross.
Yeah, there's like the circle there, and there's the metro, and so we could go all the way up to something, maybe like the metro station Jeanne d'Arc. Maybe we could go up there. So, but anyway, I'll take a screenshot, and I'm
Yep.
going to import this into our, and then you could probably draw some sort of like a dot somewhere near Capitol that becomes an object, which you can then move with the finger tool, I believe. Like I think if I make a little mark or a shape, the shape tool, that's what we can do. It's a little circle. Oops, that didn't make a circle. Let's see. That's what I want. Circle. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now I should be able to move that.
Yes.
Yeah,
So cool.
that's kind of fun. And you could probably make one too, but
Oops, I didn't want to do that.
So I think, yeah, there's like the shape tool. I'll get rid of our mistakes. Oh, you got rid of that one already. I'll get rid of mine down here.
Okay, we want to
Right. I'm liking this already. All right. Oh, perfect.
It's weird. Double color. Okay, hello.
That's great. So
Right.
I guess
Oops.
from like a flipped classroom standpoint, I think the teacher could essentially record directions on, because there's multiple slides, right? So you could have multiple maps, and like they could have certain missions that students could go on to, like they would have to draw a circle at some location and then listen to the instructions and move along with the instructions. So
Yeah.
that could be kind of one idea. This reminds me a bit of Pear Deck. Have you ever used Pear Deck before?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
So that was just one idea. I don't know if you have other thoughts about ways to utilize this, perhaps just in real time. Because I don't know if, I guess you could also give instructions in real time, but you would need like a Skype setup like we have as well in order to do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking a lot. I mean, it's really awesome because, for example, for the way we teach the silent way,
Yep.
you have to use props
Uh-huh.
and you have to move things. So I think this becomes a possibility to do it
Absolutely. I think,
quite clearly, visibly, tangibly.
and you
So
could
it's-
create like a set of objects to be like your props that you would set aside. Maybe you have like a what would you call it? Une boîte des outils. You could take a toolbox
Yes.
of your objects and then use them on the canvas. That could be kind of cool.
And I think, can you make your own template?
I think so. I think you could. Yeah, you
Because that would be like the props that you use most of the time. So you could have them on the side, and if you need to use them, you just move them